Hi, in this video we will see how to create a company in Zoho Books, how to customize Zoho Books for your company needs, how to create GST compliant transactions, how to file your GST returns directly from Zoho Books, and we'll also take a look at the other features in Zoho Books. Zoho Books is an accounting software that lets you send GST compliant invoices, record purchase invoices, reconcile your bank transactions, track inventory, generate reports on time, and file your GST returns effortlessly. Let's go to zoho.com/books. Click on the sign up option. The sign up form need to be filled with your company name, email address, contact number, and password for your account. Once done, you will be taken to this quick setup page. Here you can set up the company details. Click yes if your business is GST registered and enter the GSTIN. Check this box if your business is registered for composition scheme. If you would like to apply reverse charge and sales transactions, check this box. And if your business involves in overseas trading, check the box and choose the account to track the custom duty. Choose how you will be filing your GST returns, either from within the software or manually. Choose the default tax rate here. Choose the modules you will be using for your business here. So you can simply check the box to enable the module and check the box to disable it. Once done, you'll be directed towards your Zoho Books organization. You can access all the key features from the left navigation panel. This gear icon will help you to configure Zoho Books based on your company needs. You can add custom fields, send automated reminders, customize the invoice templates, etc. Under the Users tab, you can add the list of people who can access this company details. Click here to customize the user role. All you have to do is check the box to provide access and uncheck the box to deny access to that particular tab respect to that action. Now you can click here to invite user. Enter the details, choose a specific role and send the invitation. Users will receive an invitation via email and upon accepting they can access your company data. Let's start by adding the list of accounts you'll be using for your business. From the home page, go to Accountant tab, click on Chart of Account section. To create a new account, click on plus new account. Choose the account type, enter the account name. If this is a sub account, check this box and choose the parent account. Add the account code, description, etc. and click save. You can also import chart of accounts. Click on the drop down arrow right next to the gear icon here. Select import chart of accounts. Download the sample file and align your data according to the sample file and import your data. Now let's set the opening balance. Go to settings, click on opening balances. Choose the date and enter the debits and credits corresponds to each and every account. Once done, save it. Your opening balances are set. The products and services that you sell, render or purchase can be created and viewed under this item section. To create a new item, click on the plus new icon, choose the type of the item first. Enter the name. Here, choose the tax preference. Now, enter the sales and purchase information. Default tax will be associated towards this item. If you wish to change it, click on this edit button. You can use this option to import your list of items into Zoho Books. This section holds your list of business contacts, both customers and vendors. To add a new contact, click on this plus new icon, choose the type of contact, either a vendor or a customer, fill in the other details like the name, company name, display name, email address, etc. Here, choose the tax treatment, choose the place of supply and then the tax preference, and add other details. Once done, save it. Let's create a sales invoice. Choose the customer for whom you are raising this invoice. Place of supply will be automatically added. You can simply click here to change it for this particular invoice. Invoice number can be auto-generated or manually added each time. Choose the invoice terms. You can also customize and add new terms based on your business requirement. Choose the item here. Tax will be automatically added. Enter the quantity. You can add discounts here, and if you would like to adjust the amount, you can also use this option. If you wish to receive online payments, click here and associate a payment gateway. Attach any reference file. Here you can add the customer notes and terms and conditions. Once done, click save and send to send this invoice across to your client via email, or you can click here to save this invoice as draft. You can edit, download or print this invoice using these options. Click here to record offline payments. Now the invoice will be marked as paid. In case of online payments, the invoice will be marked as paid automatically as soon as the payment gets posted. and you will find the payment details under this particular tab. Now, let's check how the journals are posted with respect to this transaction. Go to Reports, scroll down and select Journal Report under the Accountant section. Here, we can see journal posted for two transactions, the invoice which you have created and then the payments which you have applied to that invoice. You can download this report using this option. In case of return of goods, you can simply create a credit note from this invoice using this option. Now, let's record the purchase of goods. First, let's create a purchase order and ship the goods. Click on this plus new icon right next to the purchase order tab. Choose the vendor for whom you are creating this purchase order here. Purchase order number, which can be auto generated or manually added each time. If you would like to keep track of a reference number, use this field. Choose the delivery date here. Type in to add a shipment preference here. If you have already added few preferences, Zoho Books will list them in the drop down. Choose the item here. Enter the quantity. Select the deliver to address, whether you are requesting this vendor to send the goods to you, to your address, or to your customer's address directly. Once this is done, you can save this purchase order as draft or send it directly. This is a preview of our purchase order. You can use a space to add comments with respect to this particular purchase order and keep track of them. I can convert this purchase order to a bill in a simple click of a button. Here, a new bill with all the information filled in will be created. You can add details if necessary and save this. To record payment for this bill, click on Record Payment on the top and enter the amount paid to your vendors. Now the bill will be marked as paid. You can also choose to pay just the portion of the amount due on the bill, in which case the bill will be marked as partially paid. Apart from journals posted automatically, Zoho Books allows you to post manual journals. This will help you to adjust account balances. Click on the Accountant tab, select Manual Journals. Click here to post a new journal. Choose the From and To account and enter their corresponding debits and credits. Once done, click Save. After verifying your accounts, if you wish to freeze the transactions which you have recorded before a certain date, click on the Transaction Locking section, choose the date, enter the reason and simply save it. Now those transactions on and before that particular date cannot be altered or modified. Now let's talk about GST filing. Head to the Accountant tab and click on GST Filing section. Here you will find your returns report. In order to file GST returns directly from Zoho Books, you will have to enable API access from your GST portal. Please follow the steps as per the image. We have a detailed step-by-step how to file GSTR 1, 2 and GSTR 3B videos. You can take a look at them. We will touch through the process now. First, choose the month for which you're filing here. GSTR 3B is a consolidated summary return of inward and outward supplies. When you click here, you could see that Zoho Books had already filled in the required fields. You can simply check and push the return to GST portal. You can also print the report right here. GSTR 1 is a simple 3-step process. Zoho Books will list the transactions here. You will have to first upload the transaction into GST network. All the details from Zoho Books will be automatically filled in the respective boxes in your GST portal. And then you can verify and submit the transactions from the GST portal. In case of GSTR 2, you will have to first pull the GSTR 2A from GSTN and reconcile them with the transactions you have recorded within Zoho Books. To make this reconciliation easy, Zoho Books will cross-check each and every transaction and place them in these 4 tabs. For example, let's say you have missed to record a purchase transaction, but your vendor had uploaded the transaction properly to GSTN. Now, when you pull the transaction from GSTN, that transaction will be available in your GSTR 2A, but the corresponding transaction in your Zoho Books will not be available. In this case, Zoho Books will place the transaction missing in GSTN and will give options whether you would like to automatically create a transaction from the details which you have pulled in from GSTN. Once you have reconciled the transactions in these 4 tabs, it will be moved to this reconciled section. Now, you will have to upload the transaction to GST network, and then inside the GST network, you will have to submit and file the return. Apart from letting you file GST online, Zoho Books also allows you to export the reports in JSON so that you can file them directly. Zoho Books holds 40 plus business reports spanning every aspect of your business, breaking down the data into concise information. Let's take a look at the profit and loss report. The balance sheet. GSTR 9 summary. Activity log is a report which gives you a detailed data on who created or edited the transaction along with the date and time. All these reports can be exported as PDF, CSV or in Excel format. You can also export your company data in a single click. Please take a look at the other features available with Zoho Books. Thank you. Let us know if you need any assistance. Send your emails to gstindia@zohofinance.com or call our GST helpline.